Well, here we are with our finished Same Six Wednesday project. I did the cover with all the leftover bits of my page stuff. I'm sure that I'm going to still doodle on this and draw on this and shade and shadow like I do, but for now I'm okay with it. I just want to kind of enjoy it because this one was even more fun than the other one. And so what I have here is the cover is made with file folder. Then the collage makes it a little sturdier, and then I just put papers in the inside and some washi tape and just kind of played it up a little bit. So here's our first page. I tied the strings into my popsicle stick, which just makes the coolest, weirdest tag, and my family of 3. And I haven't decided if it's a family, but I have picked their names. So those of you that were wondering, they are Isabel, Diego, and Marcella. Hubby picked the names out, and I think he's been watching a little bit too much of Breaking Bad, because this guy kind of has the look of a mobster bad guy kind of thing back in the day. And here's the other side of that page. Now, I told you when we worked on them, I had them open and worked on them so they didn't have to match, so because they were never going to be side by side. What I did, and I was going to leave one open, but then I just got too anxious and just had to finish it. You know how that is. So what I did here, let me zoom out just a bit so that you can see it a little bit without too much push and too much magnification. It's still an awful lot, isn't it? Okay, so they are all cut in half, or folded in half with a string laid between them. I cut my string about 3 times the length of the book. I put the glue in there and then just smashed them down and clamped them until they were all dry. One thing you can do when you do pages like that is you can lay one page on top of the other and tie those strings and continue on. You don't even need a cover, but I wanted a cover, so that this is what I come up with. So if I pushed and shoved, I could probably slide all of these pages right out if I wanted to. What I did try putting them on there and then just tying them all together in one thing. It was not tight enough. They just really rocked and rolled. So what I did is I went ahead and tied each page together. Then I took those strings and brought them over and tied one end to one end. When I got to the last cord of tying, I wrapped around several times so all my ends were right there. I haven't trimmed them. Maybe I'll put something on them. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just leave them because it's kind of fun just to have that to play with. So back to our first page, we have that and their names. And then we have the Lotteria ticket and the little tag. And then we have this one. I have not stuck anything under here, but I got this so nice and tight. So I can still tuck something in here or write some secrets in there. But yet it still looks like, you know, maybe nobody'd ever notice. We have this page with our tag. Pretty little bird. The nest of her fibers turned out really cool. Love the little key in there. My flower with the transparency. Oh, my page got bent. Well, I'll have to fix that. And we have our postcard. We have the wallpaper sample in the fabric and our 2 little birds. And here's our rose napkin with the cannas. I just did the silk ribbon up here so it just kind of hangs out. This hangs out. My cool staples. I never did find anything to put inside of here, but I'm sure I'll find something fun. And over here is my page of stuff, which I still swear is the hardest one of them all. I have my little tag and my little tag that was in the wrong place. And so nothing fancy, just used the coffee filter for pockets and added a little washi tape. And over here I have the paper, and I reinforced it with some of the music paper, which I covered my circles with, and the napkin. So I used some of both pages, or 2 pages on this. So I really took the pages, the materials we got, and I kind of just really mixed them up, and I really am glad I did, because I like that. I got my little tag here with just a cluster of twiny stuff on it. And here's this page with Lisa's little zine in there, and my flowers. And then here is the last page with the feathers, and I just put the little booklet there for me to write in, and of course there's the Napa tag right there. This is the back. To make it have a spine, if I just didn't put a spine in it, then I could have used one file folder without you know, splicing it, but since I had to splice it, it's like right here is the seam, but it's all covered on this side. And then back here, I just decided to make it a pocket so I could put other stuff in there if I wanted to. This was all really pretty until I realized I put it on upside down, and so I think it's supposed to be that way. This whole side's backwards, this whole side's right. I hate it when I do that, but it is what it is. And, you know, if I want to write on it and journal on it and draw on it and glue things to it, nobody will ever know. So I've really enjoyed this. I enjoyed the materials. I enjoyed working with all the girls. And I hope you enjoy watching the rest of the videos. And thank you so much for following along. It's been such a pleasure to do. Have a great day. Bye-bye.